Alrighty, so we are hopping back into some Dune for today. Until I have to get into class again, and then we'll see what I'm streaming tonight, whether it's Hogwarts or Dune, whichever. Most likely going to be Dune if I do find a decent base location. But for now, we are going to be doing some quests, going through the Atreides quest line a bit. Now, since last stream, I have done some stuff off stream, just due to some stuff that I wanted to get sorted out first. Went ahead and finished up the last trial. If you guys do want to see me doing that, I do have a solo playthrough that I do play as well, which I will be streaming again at some point. But the whole reason I wanted to do the last trial is because of these little things here, is the death stills, because we are in desperate need of a shit ton of water, because I used majority of them to almost fill up this chest, fill up that chest, this one, and this one with plastone for the new base. And then I want some aluminum and stuff like that, which I will gather at some point. But that is not good. You guys are full, I'm guessing. It's these fuckers up here that do not have enough fuel. You have 19 days, like I said, it's you that have 12 days. Okay. That's fine. Do I not have enough power? Or did my power generator break? I did not have the power generator on for some reason. Alrighty, so we are going to be doing a few quests. Actually put the money away, or majority of the money away. And split 1,400 just for in case. Actually, unpause the music because track that one. That one we can't do yet. This one we might go do, but that's the one I want. Go to the meeting point. Where is the meeting point? It's all the way the fuck over there. Okay. What if I take field cells? Because I'm not going to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no fuel cells. So we have a ton of them somewhere. Give me that. What's up, Richie? How you doing, man? Don't shoot at me. I'm sorry to hear that. I just struggled to sleep. I know I woke up late today, but yeah. Okay, that's a valid reason. I was just up late night streaming Hogwarts. It's fine, that's what I wanted to do in any case. But yeah, no, on the server that I play with, my friend Pixie, went through and did a few things off stream because I wanted to, shit. That's fine. Because I wanted to get a few things sorted so that, so that we can move bases at some point. One of the things that I want to get done before my classes start today is find a proper spot to build our new base. We have around about 12k plastone stored up at base, so should theoretically be enough for the base design I have in mind. Thing is, I thought it crafted one per each time you craft plastone, so I crafted like 38 of them. Turns out it crafts 250 per batch, so... But I mean, extra plastone never hurts. You can go there.
leaving here alive!
Blood. And shit. Why don't you want a game anymore? Or was it just general not knowing what to play? Or general feeling of like you don't have anyone to play with? I need to get out of here again. That's fair, man. I get that. I mean, majority of the time why I start streams late is because I'm caught up watching something. Which is probably not a good thing, but... How's it going with you and the missus, though? That's good, man. That's good. Okay, how this doesn't count as part of the PvP zone. Ah. Did not know there was a new Smurfs movie out in cinemas. It'd actually help if I turned my light on. After I'm done with this little quest, I might actually grab our buggy and go get some aluminum. Because with the new base, I want to set up some aluminum storages. On the wrong side of this cabin. Struggle with storage while I'm building the new base, and then I want to make a bunch of lubricant, so I want to move away from normal power generators. and primarily use the omnidirectionals. Um, but I'll still have normal power generators just for the beginning to keep the protection up while I'm building and decorating. Yeah, that is really stupid. Because it's not like you're carrying this stuff, and it's not like you're going to be picking up the whole storage crate and moving it. But I have a quite decent base build in mind. It's a combination of like 2 or 3 videos that I watched over the past couple of days. It's gonna have a pretty decent ground vehicle garage. Gonna have a whole ass tower for the ornithopters, and because it's only me and one other friend playing, we can essentially store. That's fair. I actually tried looking for your base, I couldn't find it. Because the tower design I have in mind for the ornithopters, it'll allow us to store a carrier, 2 assaults, and 2 scouts. So we'll be pretty set with ornithopters. Problem is finding a location that will allow me to build the base that I have in mind. And then hoping I don't have to buy extensions, because it is quite large. Is there sandstorm on the way? No, it's moving away, okay. I've seen quite a few. The last time I played with Pixie when she was streaming, that weren't taken. Problem is, I need to check the topography of the section I want to use. Because it is quite a flat base. Why is there drum sand there? Yeah, go away, you damn worm. Sweet. But no, majority of the like good base locations looks like they aren't taken. The server that we're on isn't too full per se, but it's also not empty, as you can most likely see with the fucking amalgamation of sandbags and stuff that's stored over here. Don't know why people leave them there. At some point, I'm just gonna go and claim all the sandbags and stuff that are there and just demolish them, because
fly you somewhere today?
It makes my life difficult. Why am I going here? No, I want to speak with you. Goodbye. Go away.
We meet again.
Went to meet your informant and was bumped.
What? That's disturbing.
You're not trying to get rid of me, are you?
Ours is a paranoid field, but I would not do that. If you don't trust my integrity, trust that you are a valuable asset. What happened?
At the meeting point, I was jumped by deserters in Atreides' armor.
Disconcerting. Either my informant was intercepted, or I've been fed false information. Whichever the case, we need to investigate further.
Do you have anything new for me?
Unfortunately, I do. Something more somber, but it needs doing. I need a body and ID tags located to clear a name.
Sometimes you have to be the voice of the dead. What's the point? Yeah, I'll go with
We
that.
must defend the honor of our brothers and sisters, living and dead.
I'm on
In
it.
light of your previous endeavor, I suspect I know whom the tags belong to. At least we can hope to clear his name in death.
Right, goodbye. And I leveled up again. Brilliant. But right now, our current base isn't looking too bad. It's just I want to move solely due to ease of access to resources and stuff. And I'm pushing Atreides quests because I want all the variants for Atreides, because why not? Was it there? 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 Thank you, thank you. That's the wrong chest. This one. Give me that back. Give me that back. Also, I'm excited for when they actually push the new patch into the live servers. Because they added the ability to deposit all blood and deposit all water, extract all water, stuff like that. Can I actually make the bigger liter drum? No, I can't. Because little poor me needs fucking aluminum for that. I need aluminum for that. I want the full suspense bolt. What else do I want to learn? I'll learn that. Because then when I actually have the stuff to make the Ornithopter. It could be a lot of things, but I'm not gonna try and justify Funcom's way of thinking about things, because that's a long ass rabbit hole that no one wants to go down in. Give 95. You give 62. Okay, so I definitely do want that still suit, which we'll go grab at some point. Where is the Atreides identification tag? Back where I just was. I'm going to murder Bucky. There's my spawn. Refuel Bucky quickly. And I go grab another fuel cell so I don't run out of fuel while out gathering. Give me that one. I'll take another full one, because why not? also it's a thing with Funcom when they release games and stuff. They'll like release the bare bones of it. It's functional. Majority of the systems are in, and then as progression goes and as players start actually experiencing the game and going through stuff, they add all the other stuff that they wanted to at the beginning but couldn't, either due to time restraints or not knowing whether or not people would enjoy it. But a general system like that, I don't know why it wasn't implemented earlier. Also, I want to avoid building a base that looks like this, because cubes just aren't nice to look at. And that just looks like a factory more than a base. Just went into a dead end. I might have just gone into a dead end, but we'll see in a second. Oh, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Stop shooting at me. It's not very nice to shoot at random people. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, you're kidding me, right? Whew. That was close. And that would have really been a problem. That's fine, I can go past it, because... just makes my life easier. Grab some granite. Or if I do find a decent location to build, I want to claim it. And oh shit, I need to actually check when our taxes are due. Damn. That's a small base, so it's not that high. I think it's like 4 grand or something. Yeah, I think it only goes up if you add like extensions and stuff. Which is a good thing, because preferably the new base isn't going to need extensions. Give me some scrap, thank you. Damn. I stopped it down, plus. lot of aluminum here. What's up, man? How are you? How are things? Shoot at me. I'm begging. Like a... That's... you can do. What I... You know what you can actually do, Jackie, is... if I can type properly. Is jump into that Discord there, and there is a music spam channel. You can just send it all through there, and it's much easier for me to find and actually listen to them. All good, all good. No, I don't have matching items. It's because I didn't want to put matching items into the storage. Dumbass game. Is that a dude? It's stand back. How much health does this dude have?
Found you.
There we go. Jeez.
Shield off.
Good.
Eyes on enemy.
I am. Yeah, it's the one thing I hate doing is power management. But I mean, we're sorted for about 12 days at this point, and with the new base, I think we should be sorted for a while as well. Yeah, I know, my water containers are full. Let me actually drink some water. Yoink. No, yoink that body. No, I can't. It's fine, I'll grab bodies later. No, that's fair. That's why I always double check and refill everything once I get on every day. Well, not every day, every time I get on. That's fair. I mean, majorly, I think it's up to personal preference what you want to use for power. But primarily with the new base, I'm going to use wind, as it just provides more power and it frees up a bunch of space inside the base. Instead of using that space for power, I can actually use it for decorations of stuff and like crafting and whatnot. Don't zone change me, please. Okay, that's fine. Think? No, it's not me. Thought it was a new base, but it isn't. That is Dune. Oh, it's always so fun to see. But then you remember that can happen to you as well. And then you feel bad for that person losing all their stuff. Oh, damn. How much aluminum did we get? So that's 2.24 thousand. I think that'll be sufficient for now. Now, that's not good. I'm not gonna say anything because I might jinx myself. Eh. Okay. Ow. Don't shoot at me, please. Just a squishy boy. Okay, where am I right now? Check up there for base locations, and then head back to base, and then we'll continue on with whatchamacallits. With some quests, get some money. Of course, I get stopped by a rock. This base is abandoned. That would just be funny. Oh, no luck. That would have been funny as hell if the base was locked. Or, like, abandoned. It's an enemy camp. Lovely. And of course, this dude's gonna be inconsiderate and block off an entire path. Love it when people do that. You move a bit further down so I don't get marked. can fuck up my jump. It's in front of me. Where are my binocs? There we go. Oop. That does not look like a base. That looks like a point of interest. Which I will not be going to, because you... maybe get down from the mountain, because... oh, definitely. Like, base building is one of the aspects that I am most impressed with. What do you mean, ruined? That's an enemy camp. I thought it was a base. Oh, is their base building system horrendous? Is it similar to Valheim's? Because I know Valheim is quite decent as well. Might do a stream on Valheim at some point when I do get bored of Dune, which I highly doubt will ever happen. Oh shit. Okay, here's the real question though. Is it better than The Forest? Like, Sons of the Forest, I mean, not the first game. Oh, damn. Okay. I'll have to check out Enshrouded at some point then, because I am a sucker for base building. Like, oh damn. You know, because if you go and you give me a game where I can literally decide what I want to build, what I want it to look like, everything like that, and then just give me free reign except for maybe resource gathering and stuff like that. Oh, that is just a game that I absolutely love. Did I just get the buggy stuck? about that. My mother just phoned me. I mean, I'll check it out at some point when I have the money for it. Because right now I am all but broke. Why is my water so low? They want to build the new base. Might check out there. Comes with some code. Oop. Bases. Yields, because they're large. Like, large. What I am gonna do is check if one of them aren't maybe. Nope. This base has no power. Damn. It does have a sub-thief, but they don't have power, so. There's the sub-thief. Yeah, no, I can't claim it. Because this would have actually been a prime spot for the base design I have in mind. Yeah, I like to go for a mix, to be honest. Why are we being all weird? Because sometimes there are situations, like if I'm going to an area that I'm not well equipped enough for yet, I like to snipe them first and then go ahead with melee attacks. You know, I run the carpal, and then I might make myself a sniper, because I don't know, the sugar wire. I'm gonna be living next to Pinnacle Station, because that's just weird. It's a bit too late. That is moving closer.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
This might actually break when the sandstorm hits. Not yet. Let's process up the beef.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
so I don't die. Yeah. Yeah. Penta shields are down. No access, yeah, no access. Okay. Thank you. This damn sub feed there. This is a very weird base design. It's actually not a bad base. do people build up obnoxiously large bases and not use them? Might actually be able to use this plateau. Would I be able to get ground vehicles up here? No, I would not. Hmm. Okay, I think I found the location for our base. Ooh, this is actually better. What's this? Damn. Yeah, no, once I have the new base set up, I'm actually gonna do runs with the buggy to get water and stuff. So just go over here. I forgot I don't have enough materials. Down. It's the wrong subfeed console. Damn, I'm already out of granite. Shit. There's no granite around. Yeah. Move this to a 2x2 because I overestimated. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, that's why I, whatchamacallit, I'm building near a few points of interest. One being a testing station, so we might be able to, schematics as well, depending on what that testing station offers. Okay, power generators. Just go boop. Boop. Buggy. How many days of power on this? 11 days. Yeah, that should be fine. my scrap go? Oh, there it is. Yep. Drop that. And now we have a land claim down. So I can come back here whenever I want to. Which will most likely be tonight when I come to build the new base. And I should be able to get more aluminum. I absolutely love running still suits. Because whenever I'm out doing stuff like this and I run out of water, which happens quite often, I don't have to worry about searching for a dew field. I just drink the still suit water. Like, yeah, you sacrifice a whole bunch of defense for the ability to have essentially infinite water, depending on what still suit you run. But that lack in defense you can make up pretty easily with an excess of skill. Just don't let your power get drained, don't let your stamina get drained, because if that happens, well, you're kind of royally screwed then. Just hope I don't end up in the quicksand like I did earlier, because that'll most definitely put a damper on my plans. And not in a good way. Yeah, that is true as well, because you have to have the whatchamacallit, the radiation suit which I'm actually working towards, so we can get duralumium, so we can actually progress weapons-wise and stuff. And then it's just a whole, yeah. But right now, I am more concerned with getting this stuff together for the new base. Is that quicksand? That is quicksand. I am going widely around that. But yeah, why is this way? Can you tell me it's another abandoned base? If it is. Fancy that, hey? Oh, shit, I didn't even realize the stream dipped. I do apologize about that. It's not really that rich with mats, per se. What's in the storage? Nothing. It has, like, some duralinium in it. There is no power. There are fuel cells, though. Protected against storms. Only problem is I can't do anything with these. Like, I can't claim them or anything. So I'll have to find a way to get rid of them. But I am most definitely going to be demolishing this and putting the new base here, because it is much better. Like, much, much better. Problem is getting rid of that one. Yes, go away. Bye. There we go. But yeah, this is all gonna be demolished, because it's Harkonnen, and we all know Harkonnens suck, so yeah. But it has some resources in it, like uranium. Yeah, thing is, I wanted to move closer to aluminum, but this is so much closer to aluminum and like some of the endgame content. And it is in a much better location as well, so... What's that? Iodine pulls, jasmine crystals, mouse disruptor pistol. If you look at it theoretically, right? Not theoretically, but like, I want to say canonically. Um, the stuff that the Harkonnens do compared to the stuff that the Atreides do, there is a vast difference in the way they conduct themselves, essentially. And like just in general, the vibe you get from the Harkonnens is just much worse than, say, for instance, the one you get from the Atreides. Is that a piece of intel? No, that's a light. Okay. Can't claim it. Okay. Smelly. That's the thing. Because if you look at it, right, everyone hates the Harkonnen, but they're a means to an end, in a sense, according to what the Emperor wanted to do. I'm going off the movies, not off of the game lore or anything. But like the Emperor used the Harkonnen to get rid of the Atreides because the Atreides were starting to scare him, and the dude's just an old man and insecure about a whole bunch of shit. But also the thing is, you see the Atreides, they were dedicated to the Emperor. They wouldn't want to betray him, but because they got as strong as they got, it scared the Emperor, which then wanted them dead, which then started the whole war for Arrakis between Atreides and Harkonnen, which then caused a bunch of issues for poor Paul and his mother, which then ended in the death of the Emperor, which, yeah. That out. That in here. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of as much of that as we can. Yeah. Storage output 8. Medium ore refinery. Prop 416 aluminum. Thank you very much. How far are these guys? They are done. I'll take like a shit ton of water. And did. Curious. Very curious. We'll go in 8 on you, because then it's gonna dump all of that into both of these chests, which I enjoy very, very much. And then we go to both of you. Locally low-grade lubricant. Make 1,000 of that. And you, low-grade lubricant. Make 450 of that. Boom! Shit. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna be making that. Split it evenly between all of call it. Cycle that. All of the wind turbines I'm gonna put up on the new base. I have 2 skills. Give me that because it's more blade damage. And short blades, I'll take that. What do I want? What do I want? It's a spit dot I don't want. The spit dot is the sniper, right? I think the spit dot's the sniper. Scored for long range engagements and fast darts capable of poisoning targets. Yes, that is it. Adept is duralinium. Can't make that. Carbine scraps, that's what I need. What I need for you? Light caliber compressor. Heavy caliber compressor. Okay, can't make the house weapons just yet. I'm going you and gather up some new pieces, or some more pieces of a different style suit for me. So I have a bit more defense before I try and get the calibrators and whatnot. Dissipate. Yes, hello, Mr. Worm. Looking for... That's fine, because I need to make 2 of them. Here. Maybe put a boost on this thing. Okay. This doesn't take longer than 30 minutes because I want to go to Harcourt Village to continue with the main quest before I end stream before my classes. unsheltered here. I'm gonna take a quick break because I really need the bathroom, and then we will continue on with these quests. Hopefully we can. Excuse me. Quickly finish this quest. And not fly all the way down the rift. Which I have to, apparently. Maybe not all the way down the rift. Ow. Where's this thing? It's down further? So this. That's this. Yoink. That was pretty damn easy. Richie, that still suit you gave me on the server we're on together, right? Where did you go to bomb the schematics for it?
meet again.
ID tags, my condolences.
Let me see.
Take it. Take it.
They belong to the informant you were sent to meet. This blasted war of skullduggery. Trenton was innocent. Sometimes I wonder if... No, forget it. The war of assassins takes a toll. Something more than blood. Sometimes I think we own... it's best left unsaid. Good work.
With my boldness, but your ideal seems so strong, yet beaten down.
Am I so transparent? That can't be a good trait for spycraft. You're right, of course. This war of assassins is a war of attrition and tiny bites. I leapt into it with so much fervor. To answer the call of Duke Leto. To go into battle side by side with Duncan Idaho and Gurney Halleck. Glorious. But that wasn't the reality. No battle to end all battles. Just this endless cold war in this hot hell. I thirst not for water, but righteousness. The worst part? The Harkonnens thrive in this. Treachery feeds them. Little by little, we diminish, and the only way out is to be like the enemy. In my weaker moments, I fear the same. Enough sad philosophy and navel-gazing banter. There's work to do. We've located some of the deserters connected to the ambush. There's a rumored sickness spreading among them. Details are vague, yet frightening. Hope you're not squeamish. I need you to draw blood from the deserters. There should be a console at the camp. Use it to analyze the blood samples.
Goodbye. Check my standing with them. That's at 2.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yes.
Music to my ears.
Hark.
Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's gonna cost a little. Well, all right.
Let's go. So at the end of the stream, which will be in like an hour or so, I am going to go and demolish that little base we found. Put up a little temporary shelter type thing. To make my life a bit easier when it comes to next stream, because next stream is going to be the building stream. I'm solely gonna focus on building and getting the new base set up. I'd actually go ahead and move some of the stuff over to get crafting stations sorted that side. So I don't have to do that during that stream, because traveling and traversing is just the headache and a half. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
What is Antara's bet?
Well, that's not good.
Kiot Prejkai Vajdo. You are not the lion, but that is his beast.
Shit.
Let the echoes of history remind you.
Let's make this quick. I have transport due any time now. Demo, Azat, and whoever you are, get out. And you. I don't know you. And that's a problem because it's my job to know everyone around here. Even the degenerate smuggler I declined to name as Mara Effendi. Of course I know that rogue. It's my job to know, and I'm good at my job. But then you come along to make me look bad in front of my superior. You were sighted fleeing the scene of a terrible crash. A prison transport, as I understand it, carrying work crews bound for Neo-Carthag. But here's the strange thing. We recovered the crew and passenger manifests. And what do you think we found? All hands were accounted for. 87 names, 87 bodies. Which brings us back to our central mystery. You. Who are you? How did you come to be on that shuttle? But most importantly, how are you known to the Fremen outlaw Zantara?
Avdo Prejkiva.
The Sardaukar say he helped you, and only you.
Spado Has.
It's a shame we've not the time to dig deeper. I'm sure you would have much to share given the proper incentive. But alas, my expertise is required elsewhere. And while the Sardaukar are many things, jailers, they are not. So then, you may take your secrets to the grave. We will find and kill your Fremen Confederate in any event.
Lovely.
No slight to you, Tors. I just thought that this interrogation might benefit from my visage. Do you see, Sub-Prefect? Hypnoligation. This prisoner was deliberately layered with a compulsion, and my face is the trigger. Enough of this. So a mystery within a mystery. Who did this to our prisoner and why? And what does it have to do with Zantara the Lion? Bring them.
Perfectly. And my cape's all floaty.
Fascinating. Your compulsion is designed to react only to the sight of my real face. This projection allows us to talk face to face, so to speak. I am Count Hazimir Fenring. I serve the Emperor as observer and confidant, and I keep his Sardaukar from getting too far off the leash. You've heard the expression, the spice must flow. I am the man who ensures that it continues to do so. So, having established who I am, we turn to you. An escaped prisoner, a survivor. But every person carries their past with them. Who are you? What is noteworthy is
Saying
this
shit too.
sequence of events. A crashed prison transport. An escaped prisoner rescued by the outlaws Antara. Finally, an insidious form of compulsion that forces the subject to kill themselves rather than be subject to my presence. It's almost flattering. Do you remember who gave you this compulsion? Do you know how it came to be? As you will,
You
then.
shit.
And then Zantara rescues you from the wreckage of the ship. Why you? What is your association with him? Truth be told, I am less interested in the outlaw. The Sardaukar want his head, but my interests rarely align with those of the Imperial Legion. No, I am mostly interested in whoever did this to you, and whether there is a way we can help each other.
I didn't
I
say
could
nothing.
use someone like you. Someone who can survive in difficult situations. And in return, I promise you answers. Would you prefer to spend the rest of your days in a cell? Work for me. Meet my contact in Hanivar's bar, and you'll have answers and freedom.
I recognize this contact.
That will let her know who you are. Be discreet. The ones who did this to you are powerful and subtle. I cannot protect you from their compulsion. We've spoken long enough. I will have the guards return your weapons and put you out in the street. I will keep my agent apprised of what I learn. I leave you with this. Do not waste sorrow over the aristocracy of misfortune. You have your life to live.
Okay, goodbye.
I've been waiting for you. Come now, Off-Worlder. That was a coincidence. Noctua was just so very happy to see you. The Sardaukar let you go. Either you told them something valuable enough to buy your freedom, or you've been working for them all along. Which is it? I'm not concerned with what you think you said, Off-Worlder. I'm concerned about what they learned. Did anything unusual happen? This compulsion. Fenring seems unusually interested in you. I warn you, Off-Worlder. He's a dangerous man.
Just stab him.
He's one
like,
of the best
right now.
duelists in the Imperium, but he is the Emperor's right hand. A man who works from the shadows. Whoever gave you this compulsion must not want their secrets or knowledge of your mission to fall into his hands.
What should I
Do nothing, Off-Worlder. Carry on exactly as Fenring has asked. He's almost certainly watching you. Your best hope is to do as he bids. Meet his contact. Carry out their assignments. Pay attention. Anything Fenring asks you to do will serve a double purpose. Plans within plans.
What shall you do?
I'll do
then?
what I always do, Off-Worlder. Make sure you don't get killed.
I can handle myself pretty decently. Okay, goodbye.
I knew you'd be back. Only a matter of time.
Seeking alliances with rival factions is an act of betrayal. Loyalty to House Harkonnen is non-negotiable.
Can't get enough of me, can you?
Anything else in my...
A kitten wanders in from the dark, lost and afraid. Can I help you, kitten? I like to think that Fenring has good taste in his acquisitions. But you look like a problem to me.
What makes you say
My
that?
family has a sense for these things. My father calls it his spice nose. Knowing when a job is going to go bad. And you're bad news. My father prefers that other people don't discuss his business. But my name is Alara Tuek. I'm here to hold your leash, kitten.
Don't like it. Don't like that she calls me that.
Oh, not me, kitten. This is Fenring's show. He wants you to do a little wet work. Assassination. Straight from the handbook. Educational and thrilling. Oh, it's a boring old book from almost 10,000 years ago. A list of ways to kill people, and the weapons you can use under the Great Convention.
Why would he want me to look at
His
this?
instructions were very specific, kitten. You're going to learn the how and why of the Assassin's Handbook. Ready to get to work? I have two names to whisper to you, kitten. The Glutton and the Paranoid. Which do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the
A
Glutton.
new leader has risen amongst the slavers of the Haga Basin. We know almost nothing, except this. His appetite is voracious. The Assassin's Handbook teaches us of chaumas, poison in the food. Take this file, find this leader, and poison his food. Your way has been prepared. Our agent, Petir, hides among the slavers. Find Petir, and he will tell you what he knows. If you are caught, you do not know me. You have never heard the name Fenring. Do you accept, kitten? Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
Yeah, bang. this person.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears.
Somewhere.
Where do you want to go? Atreides and their war levies. Look.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine.
Stop.
Let's go. I have to pay in taxes.
You again? What now?
We can't buy anything new.
Always good to see a
Let's see.
familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, I can't buy anything new.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to... The basin is a pretty big place.
Me
Could you
too.
narrow it down?
The anvil,
I never
please.
miss the... Let's move.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Swallow that. Heat. It really take that long to make. Aluminum. Oh shit, okay. Many of these things to be here. Not a whole lot. Why am I not depositing stuff in there? Okay. Silicone. Steel and silicone. Okay, so silicone I'm gonna need regardless. Converted silver boxes. Okay. Quartz, cobalt, spice melange. Mm-hmm. But we have 13,000 plastin. We have more plastin somewhere. I have a feeling there's more plastin in here somewhere. Okay. Sufficient to storage space. So we put it on 25. Lumen for those. Okay, okay. shooting at me. Just enchant the light over here. I beg of thee. No, you don't see shit. No, you don't. Getting to the base.
No one will miss.
Yeah. want you, don't want you. Shit.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Hitting me,
approaching.
right?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
It's a bit of a squeeze, but I can get it out. It's fine. So, yeah, Becky. Alright, ladies and gents, I am most likely going to call it there for now, as I do have class in just over an hour, but we will be back after my class, which should be around about 9 in the afternoon my time, so around about 4 hours from now. Yeah, let me go ahead and start up a raid. too high. Okay, English and